The moment Dad answered the phone, he suddenly felt a sharp pain in his ear. He poked it with a cotton swab and pulled out a wasp. Dad was terrified. He quickly flushed the wasp down the toilet, but just as he let out a sigh of relief, 2 more landed on his shoulder. He screamed in fear and fell to the ground, unable to get up. At the funeral, she began to cry sadly. I tried to hold her hand, but she pulled me away. On the way home, I sat in the passenger seat, swinging my legs as if I were happy. She looked at me, as if she still remembered what Dad had said, that I was not an ordinary little girl. At this point, Mom began to have doubts. Into my house, saw the 2 big locks on my bedroom door. Then she went down to the basement, stared at the deep pit my parents dug. They were going to put me in there. She didn't get it, so she went to see my mom at the hospital, but Mom was already gone. Then she found my dad. Before she could say a word, he asked who died this time. He always knew I wasn't like other kids. There was something inside me. She got scared, said she wanted to get rid of me. Tried to file in court, stop being my guardian, but that stuff takes time. And the court said no. She didn't come home for days, head out at her office, all alone, too scared to face me. She answered my call. She hung up the phone. In a daze, the phone on the table disappeared. Was it a hallucination? He felt extremely tired. She came back. Rain was pouring hard, and I knocked on her door. She was awakened by my knocking on the door. The knocking grew louder and louder. She was inside, curled up like a little mouse. Then I stopped. No more knocking. She opened the door and saw no one there. She was just about to breathe a sigh of relief when I suddenly popped out and scared her half to death. She opened the door and fled in panic.